Many political theorists claim that the primary purpose of government is to protect its citizens both from one another and from outside conflict. American government is doing fairly well with the outside world, but it is failing to protect its own citizens inside of the world, inside of the country. It is very encouraging to step into a dangerous situation which is allowing teenagers to drive. More than 5,000 teenagers die in a car accident every year. I certainly believe that um, this number can be effectively reduced. Today I'm going to persuade you that the minimum driving age should be raised because teenagers are too immature to drive, have a lot of distractions, um, and are easy to get a serious injury. First of all, the minimum driving age needs to be raised by the government because teenagers are too immature inside and out. They are not proficient in controlling their emotions, and it will affect their driving style. Depends on their moods, teenagers tend to drive faster and more aggressive than usual. Imagine you got scolded by your father and got kicked out house. So you get into your car and start driving to a friend's house. I am for sure that your driving still isn't the same as usual because you are pretty frustrated. And this kind of frustration is especially hard for teenagers to control. Teenagers can easily be provoked by surrounding circumstances, and once they are provoked, it is almost impossible to get back into a normal mood. Also, teenagers' brain is still in progress of growing. A National Institute of Health study proposes that the part of the brain that restrains risky behavior, including reckless driving and thinking skills, is not fully developed until the age of 25. This immature brain lacks the teenager's ability to scan the road ahead. This lack of ability also will put teenagers into dangerous situations such as fatal car accidents. Secondly, the government should clarify that teenagers are not capable of driving on the road because they have a lot of distractions around them. Due to the development of technology, no one can argue that almost all of the teenagers own a smartphone, which allows them to call or text or to use SNS, social network service, at any time or in any place you want. It can even be used in the car while you're driving. I know that majority of teenage drivers intend to focus on driving and try not to pay attention to their cell phones, but the vibration or rings from the cell phones will be a huge distraction. U.S. Department of Transportation said that 56% teens admit to talking on cell phones while driving, and talking on a cell phone can double the likelihood of an accident and can so slow a young driver's reaction time to that of a 70-year-old. Even though it is legal to talk on the phone while you're driving in Michigan, it is still difficult for teenagers because they just started to learn how to drive, and teen drivers are 10 times more likely to be involved in a car crash during their first year of driving. However, not only talking on the phone is risky for teenagers, um, but also live conversations are threatening the teenagers. Teen drivers with more than one teen passengers are twice likely to be in an accident as a drunk driver. The live conversations also became a main cause of teens getting into fatal accidents because the teenagers cannot control themselves from it. Lastly, the government should raise the minimum driving age because it is easy for teenagers to get a serious injury. Teenagers' body isn't fully developed yet at this point. Because of this, they are 4 times more likely to die or be injured in a car and crash than older people. Their bodies are not capable of serious injuries. They are also more impulsive, excitable, and prone to taking risks. When they are with their friends, their risk-taking level increases dramatically. The research shows that 53% of teen fatal accidents occur on the weekends when they are with their friends. In conclusion, if teenagers immaturity and inexperience results in an accident, consequence will be more tragic. The Association of Insurance Companies said that a switch to 18 years old could help prevent 1,000 serious or fatal crashes each year. As these researches has shown, teenagers driving is not an optimal option. Therefore, the government should raise the driving age up to at least 18 years old. Thank you.